All right, let's see. So we're about to do our first RTSL game, um, and I'm streaming for Zoph's benefit mostly, but might as well have a record of this. And we're going up against Jordan Cass, I believe his name is. Might have got the last name wrong. Yes, Jordan Cass, also known as Donzo Bean 12, who is higher rated than me and has far more games than I do, so I am pretty intimidated. I will be playing the USA, which I think is my preference, so that's kind of nice. And he will be playing USSR, of course. And the rules are 60 minutes, USA +2 with optional cards. So, I am nervous as hell. My only goal here is to just not be absolutely ashamed of how I played. I'm sure that I'm going to make some big mistakes. I'm not expecting to win. Hey, angered backstab. Wow, it's been a long time, man. I'm not even playing WoW right now. I'm playing a strategy game called Twilight Struggle. Um, it's a tournament match, and I'm pretty nervous about it. How you been doing? How's the life out on the waters? So this is probably not going to be too entertaining for anyone who doesn't know how this game works, but there you have it. Let's see. All right, so the game is up. So I guess I will join the game. I'm going to join it exactly at 1, just to be cool. All right, let's just join it now. Oh, I'm going to fuck up so bad. Oof. Wow, what a shit hand. Well, the good news is we have D-stall, so we don't have to worry about that. And Middle Eastern scoring is a nice opener. We're going to do a standard opening here. Feeling right now? Stupid truck radio. Huh. Okay, standard opener here. Really bad starting hand with absolutely no ops. Um, Not happy about that. All right, we're going to headline Middle East scoring here and hope that he doesn't headline Nasser. If he headlines Red Scare Purge, hilariously, it doesn't hurt us so much. Um, we're going to try to event Fidel as fast as possible in case he's got CIA, just to make that really annoying for him. And we're going to try, we're not going to win Asia with this hand. So that's that. So I guess as soon as DEF CON drops, we'll score Asia. I got Korean War, which is okay. So wow, all the scoring cards are going to be out right away, which is interesting. So expecting an Iran coup here with a 4-op card. Okay. Oh, that's a good start for me. Um, Very good start for me. So now what do I do? I need to get into Malaysia, I think. And I want to use Fidel here. Let's go 1 Malaysia. And I think I'll protect Iran in case he does another coup. Now, he might not do another coup. He might coup Malaysia, which would be unfortunate, and I think I'd have to coup back. Oh, Vietnam revolts. Okay, that gives him Asia. That's really unfortunate for me. I think my best option here is to attempt a coup on Vietnam with, I think, Romanian abdication. Wow, big coup. Big coup. That was good. Given the opposite disparity, I think I'm doing okay. Event decall. That's unfortunate. Um, that's very unfortunate for me. I think I have to dump Asia scoring now. Well, maybe I don't. Let's think. Yeah, I think I have to do it now because he could go one into Thailand, one into Laos, Cambodia, then he'd get control. So I'm just going to do it right now, which sucks because I'm giving up France by doing this. But I might be able to coup Angola here. I mean, sorry, Algeria, which would be nice if I could get him out there. I would need to not roll a 1, I think. Places influence where, though? Thailand, yep, that's exactly what I was afraid of. Okay, so we're not doing great. Um, probably gonna, I think we're gonna event Korean War and just jam South Korea with it if it succeeds. I mean, if it fails. But first, I kind of want to coup Algeria for the mill ops. Now, I don't like that I won't. Yeah, I'm gonna coup Algeria for the mill ops now. This protects France if I'm successful, so let's go. Bang! Wow! Jesus, 2 6s against a 1. All right, that was big. Very big. So, what? What is going on next? I think Truman Doctrine is going to go into Lebanon. And then I think we're going to end with Korean War unless he jams South Korea. If he does, I think I'll space Korean War. In fact, being first to space might not be a bad idea. Okay, here's another coup in Panama. Um, so let's place this into Panama. I mean, Lebanon now. Just a nice one to control. Chance has no memory. All right, we're in great shape. We're up on victory points. Oh, he events it. Luckily, we have desol. And now we're going to, I think we're going to trigger this as an event. If this succeeds, it kind of backfires. I think this is the first possible mistake I'll make of the game, which is I might want to space this for the 2 victory points. But I think if I do that, he's just going to jam South Korea next turn with China card. So I'm going to trigger the event. He's successful. So that's unfortunate. All right, this time we have 3 4-ops. Holy moly, a very nice hand. So nice I can probably save Arab-Israeli war. Um, what to headline? What to headline? I honestly don't know. They're all so good. I might want to headline Marshall. Um, the other option would be Eastern European unrest. I don't think NORAD is intelligent play. I'm gonna headline Marshall here. I think it's the highest upside. There's Nasser. Okay, I don't mind seeing Nasser at this point. 7 influence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That turns on Suez Crisis max value for him, but I don't expect to see that anytime soon. So this is nice because if he coups, which I think he should coup probably Iran or a low coup on Panama, I'm going to get South Korea if he decides to do that. If he doesn't decide to do that, I get to coup Egypt, which is pretty good for me. I don't think he can afford that. I think he has to coup. Duck and cover for influence. Nope, that's a good play. All right, that's a good play. Lowers DEFCON, so I can't take advantage of the coup. Now I definitely don't want to play Arab-Israeli war and give him 2 victory points. So if I just place 4 influence here, then it probably forces him to use the China card. How do I like that? I really want South Korea, and I have a heavy ops hand, so I think I'll get it. Just trying to think what else. I gotta get into Costa Rica at some point, I think. Just trying to think here. Yeah, I think I jam and fight over South Korea. I'm just gonna hope he has a low ops hand and he can't fight back. Oh, I should probably change. Is there like a what I'm streaming thing? How do I do that? Oh, I was supposed to be tracking cards. I forgot about that. So what have we seen? We've seen defectors. I have NORAD. We've used Marshall Plan. Seen Truman. Seen Duck and Cover. I have Special Relations. I have Eastern European. We've seen Asia, Europe, Middle East, Red Scare Purge. I have no, I've used nuclear test ban. I have this. I've used that. Event, discard, event, event, in hand, event, event. Okay, so that should be accurate. So 7 cards plus 6, that's 13. I'm missing 2. Oh, I have NATO. And yeah, so I've never actually used this tool before. Um, yeah, it's pretty good. I think he has Arab-Israeli war, so I'm gonna go Afghanistan. Um, could be I just go with the 3-op here then, because I don't want to give him Milops, so I don't want to give him Arab-Israeli war, and he'll get into India, and he's gonna bait me to go into Pakistan, which probably is gonna work. But if his luck continues, it won't be that good. I'm going really slow right now, so I'm just gonna do that. This Afghanistan play might be a mistake. Um, but I really don't want to walk into it into Pakistan anymore. I'm still missing a card that we've seen. 5. Yeah. All right, so now I can probably go into Pakistan because it's a really low chance that he gets the roll off on it. And I'll go into France as well. Kind of make him scary here. I wouldn't be shocked if he headlines De Gaulle next turn. Maybe going to France was a mistake because of De Gaulle, actually. Let's see if he goes for the Arab-Israeli war. I mean, sorry, the Indo-Pakistani war. Yeah, there's one card that I'm missing. I don't know what it is. Oh, Decall. He played Decall. That's right. Okay, so more events of mine than his, but 3 events that attack Europe. So that's actually really scary. Hopefully I'll draw them. Now, if he has 5-year plan and CIA created, then he has to do something about that. Probably I would event CIA if I were him in this position on on the headline, but it's possible he might just on 5-year plan. Of course, he also has the China card. Okay. Fascinating. I don't want to give him Arab-Israeli war points, so I am going to UN intervention. I'm going to block him in Indonesia, and I might overprotect France for De Gaulle. Overprotect South Korea, or go into Costa Rica to make sure he can't coup Panama. I think I overprotect France because I am worried about De Gaulle. It would be 2-1 there. Yeah, I think that's right. He's definitely on the back foot. He's spacing it. Okay, that's interesting. And he gets the points, so bummer. Bummer there. Play some influence. I'm gonna want access to Saudi Arabia, I think, given that sticky situation. And now's the time I could either go to Costa Rica or overprotect Pakistan. I'm gonna do that because he does have the China card. Got to make sure I don't lose my clock. So it says 3 hours, but as soon as one person gets to 2 hours, they've lost. So with all my commentary, I got to protect the clock. Okay. Yep. All right. Let's see if we can make a mess somewhere. I could jam Egypt, which disrupts Middle East and gives me access to Libya, even if he queues it. That doesn't seem awful. I can. Oh boy, Sarah's home. Hi. How'd it go? Good. I'm deciding between jamming Egypt or jamming North Korea right now. What do you think? Yeah, what does jamming mean? She says. Ah, Perez, Formosan. What does jamming mean? She says. I think we do jam Egypt. Because even if he coups it, then I get Libya. Okay, so what does he get? He's got the China card still, so we will not be able to DEFCON suicide him. I get containment. That's awesome. And he didn't have Indo-Pakistani war. Okay, so let's re-add cards. I have captured Nazi. I have Indo-Pakistani. He has the Gaul. I have containment. So he does have 5-year plan CAA created, which is fascinating. He's got Suez, US Japan, de Gaulle. I think I should headline containment here. Seems like the obvious play. Arab-Israeli war. Let's go YOLO it. What do you got? Failure. That's nice. Thank God for Lebanon. So, yep, he's going to handle CAA created. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take a screenshot of that. I knew about most of those, but it looks like you got Formosan back. Um, okay. So clearly we coup, and I think it's going to be Nigeria. Hmm. He knows I have Indo-Pakistani war, so he probably won't play into India. If I put a point into India, though, I might just be able to take it with all my ops this turn. This is a tough call what to do with this final point. I don't want to go into Egypt because Sadat's going to come back at some point. Well, it's not going to come back, but it's going to come in. India seems fine. India seems fine. Maybe he just lets me take it. If he does, I'm going to have Asia, Middle East, and Europe, and that's going to be a lot for him to have to deal with. What are we remembering here? He's got 3 up, 3 up, 3 up. He's got a heavy op hand. Okay. To golf for influence. I support that. All right, he's gonna gamble. He is gonna gamble. I'm gonna go for it. Oh, that's big. That is big. Wow, the dice are with me on my first game. Holy moly. Okay, so he stays in Middle East. So, given that Arab Israeli, just want to confirm this, was played this turn, we're not going to see it for a long time. I'm going to go ahead and take Israel, which I usually hate doing, but I think is fine in this situation. And now I think we can go ahead and go I think it's Costa Rica. Oh, my game just froze. So let's exit game, return to game. Okay, it worked. And Costa Rica does a couple things. It lets me move into Nigeria to realign him out of Cuba, which is a totally fine last turn play, I think. Um, and it lets me protect against a coup in Panama. I'll still be in the region, so I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Space racing, U.S. Japan, and failing. Okay. I guess we use this opportunity to just get a free thing. I could actually save nuclear test ban as a 4-up for next turn. I'm messing up. I'm just so not used to using this card tracker thing. I'm messing it up all over the place. Suez 5-year plan and what? Formosan. Okay, squaring up Southeast Asia points, protecting against brush war. I'm on board with all of these things. I will do that. I've messed up big time. I can't track cards. There's 2 cards around that I haven't tracked. Or I tracked poorly, rather. I incorrectly called them missing. So this is just out the window. I'm not used to doing this stuff. Okay, so we're going to do a tricky here. We're going to go Nicaragua, Colombia. Thank you. Nicaragua, Colombia, and where else? I don't hate Mexico. I don't hate South Africa. I might hate South Africa, actually. Um, let's go Mexico. We're really nervous here. We're nervous about our time. I'm not really playing at a decent clip, but I've never lost the time before. Oh, junta, junta, junta. We will bury you is going to space. Ask not, I'll probably hold. The rest is fine. So we probably headline junta. Coup just so he can't. This means I could put 2 into Venezuela and then I'll coup Cuba. Or maybe I don't even coup Venezuela. I'm sorry, maybe I place my 2 into Brazil or Argentina. That's interesting. I think I have to do Venezuela because if he cues Colombia, it knocks me out. Whereas if I do Venezuela, Colombia Coup isn't very good anymore. Quagmire. All right, I've seen worse. So let's go Venezuela. Again, this is interesting. I think it could be Argentina, but especially since we're quagmired, I think that we need to protect. And now we're going to coup Cuba. Bang! Failure. That's fine. We didn't do it for that. So hopefully we don't get unlucky on Quagmire. That's definitely a way he can get back into this game if I roll really, really high, which I've been rolling high all game. Oh, probably in Venezuela, I imagine. Yep. Okay. Okay, we're successful, which is nice. We're definitely holding Ask Not this turn, and we have a relatively simple hand here. We're going to give him a victory point. We're going to give him access in West Germany to France, which is whatever, and a victory point. Panama Canal returned. I think I play that for the event because it gives me access to Brazil. He's not going to let me go into Brazil, but it kind of forces his hand. All right, I get a victory point. All right, he's already done it, so okay. Well, you need mill ops anyway, so I'm going to take this and attempt a coup in Haiti. Rolling the sixes all night long. Central America scoring. Okay. One for him. Not a bad play, of course. So now what do we do? I don't like jamming on Angola because he could have an event. We've seen UN's in the discard, right? It's not in the discard, so I'll hold that for later. Yeah, this isn't great, but I could do some nice realigns if I get this going. We're definitely in the lead in more ways than one. But him dumping Central America was pretty good. It might have been a mistake. Maybe I should have taken Mexico earlier. I didn't see that. For an AR-7, you got to be annoying somewhere. Europe scoring. It's got to happen eventually, I guess. Okay. For the event, place influence, we're going to go one in Angola, one in Cameroon. I would expect him to go Zimbabwe now, or to coup. Oh, he doesn't. This gives me an opening. I mean, he has to space that. It's so good. But this is an opening for me to do something here. Let's hope it doesn't have UN. And let's do some realignment rolls. Let's start in... Zaire doesn't actually do enough. So let's start in Cuba, because that's probably successful. Whoops. Whoops. There we go. And I don't think I'm going to walk into Cuba, because that sets me up for DEFCON suicide, which is definitely a way I could lose this game. Um, okay, let's see if we can fix this. Add mid-war cards. We lost that. Drop that. Yep, that's just dandy. I guess I'll take. Guess I'll take South Africa. Not feeling confident about that. What else have we seen? That's in my hand. A coup, but where? Colombia? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh! So that was Asia and 5-year plan. Well, I can't find it. Whatever. Hmm. Saharan states. I guess Sudan. Get a couple of non-battlegrounds. We are going to lose a point to Milops here. I guess Mexico's fine. And I'm worried about liberation theology, but South America is going to score real big. It could be right just to coup Colombia. I need brush war. Actually, brush war in Italy would be very scary, so let's take Greece. OAS is nice. Decall is bad. Brezhnev is whatever. How bad is OPEC? OPEC is 3. That's probably going to space. Missile Envy, can I lose the game off of it right now? Yes, it's possible. I think the play is OAS here. Do have a few bad cards. This might be worth astronauting. Astronaut everything except Bear Trap. But I don't have Lone Gunman, which is what I want to save astronaut for. Which is interesting because China hasn't entered the equation at all yet. No China card. Interesting. Okay, that's very interesting. If he has South America, I think I have to do this and hope he doesn't have South America. Four victory points on OPEC. Woof. Ah, no. No, it's so sad. Okay. Well, we're gonna coup Zaire. Well, maybe I don't coup Zaire. Maybe I defend France. Yeah, I like that better. You can't really go into West Germany too hard with Truman Doctrine in the game. Just way too risky. Yep. Sometimes it do be like that. We're gonna keep that. Oh, we're not gonna keep. Well, do I keep that? Yeah, I think I keep that. I'd rather dispose of it properly on the last turn. Don't draw lone gunman. We didn't. Ooh, salts. What can we do with salts? ABM's interesting. D-Stall still in the game. Very cool. A lot of good events left for me. And for him, we got Lone Gunman is obviously scary. D-Stall's obviously scary. Yep, this is nice. He's gonna try to realign me here. This is fine. Oof. Rip. Ripperoni cereal. Africa is definitely the place to be right now. If he comes back and he wins this game, then our rating disparity is very accurate. Because I got handed so much good stuff in the beginning, but he's just really did a great job managing scorings. He took care of Central America for 1 plus him. Oh, here's the event. Where does he go? Not the worst decall I've ever seen. Hmm. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Salt could be so good with ABM, but the time might not be right now. This is another potential place for a big mistake. 1, 2, 3, 4 left. So our plan is, well, we could hold salt for later. So then I want to coup. I probably want to coup Botswana, but it's not very likely to be successful. I guess a 3 would be fine. Nope. Okay, we're gonna lose Africa. Very unfortunate. And it's so overprotected. The colonial records is nothing. Yeah. Ah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What a pity. What a pity. Could have been a mistake. Maybe you wanted to go with salt, but a 1's a 1. Ah, he's successful. Unfortunate. I don't really like that either. I like that. Yeah, I guess it's Chile. Not any China card, not any space. Quite interesting. Sadat expels the rebels into scoring seems pretty good. We could space this. Yeah, that's going to be the play, I think. Defector is obviously very strong. So, did we reshuffle yet? So he still has grain sales, colonial rearguard, Usuri River skirmish. Nixon plays the China card, puppet governments. So that's a lot of stuff he still has for me. Whereas I have to worry about. So he probably drew Lone Gunman. Allende might be the headline here. Oh, Muslim Revolution. That would be a great headline. Oh, interesting. So he knows my hand. Wouldn't be surprised to just see Muslim Revolution off the rip here. No, I would be surprised. He's probably going to coup Iran. So that's what I would do if I were him. Maybe Libya? All right, he has Africa. So he probably just walks right into South Africa. Event. All right. Not super surprising. Hmm. Don't think I need all of them. Africa is just it's so shitty that I can't get Africa. It's going to be 5 points for him, and I'm not going to be able to make it back up with Middle East. I don't know where I go. Fine, Argentina, that's fine. He has to go Libya. If he has a 4-op, we're in trouble. What did the headline again? Lone Gunman into Muslim Revolution for the event. Pity, 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 pity. I think I have to play Salt now because so the idea here is to if he takes South Africa next turn, what do we have discarded? On the one hand, we just score Middle East, call it a day. On the other hand, we salt now, take EBM. I get 2 shots at a coup on pretty low places. So I think I'm going to do that. So he probably coups Nigeria. Oh, interesting. I just sort of helped him out there. I think we go Zaire. No! Terrible. Just the worst. Really needed to win that. Was that a 1? That was a 1, wasn't it? Hey, 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 Salt. Backfiring on me. You should just score it right now. Because if he doesn't, I'm walking right into Nigeria. I think this is relatively accurate. We still haven't seen Red Scare Purge, Brush War. We did see that. We did see this. How will learn is in my hand. One small step would be... So I don't want to go to space until I see one small step. Fuck. Yeah, that... Well, I could do this, but that's not good enough. So... Just use 2 ups. Really worried about one small step, so I do not want to go to space. Next turn, I probably have to do Middle East. Oh, it's Salt, so I get to keep 2 in hand. So maybe I get to keep Defectors? Yeah. He's crawling back. Alright, I don't have to worry about one small step anymore. So I will space race this. Four ups on my last. Ooh, interesting. Very, very interesting. What do you do with a puppet government? Yeah, it's not such a good puppet government, is it? Taiwan might be a vibe. Formosan's in play. I think I'm content with not getting Cuba. Allende is coming up. Let's do this. I like those two. No, I don't, because there's Portuguese government. You know what? This is actually just, this is lost. Africa's just lost. I shouldn't try to compete. Instead, I should go like Peru, Uruguay, and maybe Taiwan. We have an open door to Europe domination here with solidarity. So I might just jam Poland for the fear factor. Okay, never mind. He saw it. Asia's mine by a long shot, right? Yeah, I'm not really worried about Asia. Let's do that. Hopefully we don't draw any war cards. That's a very annoying card with war cards. And we get brush war. Okay, so this is fascinating. Um, we know he has grain sales in Usuri. He knows about defectors. I have to defectors because he has Red Scare Purge. Oh shit. Okay, so this is actually a fascinating moment. He knows about defectors. I know about Red Scare Purge. Will he Red Scare Purge into a defectors? If I missile envy, here and he doesn't headline Red Scare Purge because he's worried about defectors, I get to Red Scare Purge him. That seems like a high upside play. Obviously a disaster if he drew like US Japan or something. Yeah, I think it's important. Like I'm wagering a lot on this because if he does headline Red Scare Purge, then I'm in a lot of trouble this turn. Well, I guess it's not so bad. I can event Colonial Rearguards. I can event. One small step is interesting, so he can't really go to space. I can't breathe right now. I'm so nervous. No Red Scare Purge. No Red Scare Purge. No Red Scare Purge. He doesn't know about Missile Envy. That was reshuffled. We played that on like turn 4, right? 5. He does not know about Missile Envy. OPEC needs to go to space. What does Brush War do? Brush War probably goes after... Yes! Come on, come on. Don't have a second 4 up. Don't have a second 4 up. No! He's got a second 4 up! That was catastrophic. Absolutely catastrophic. So we gotta expect him to rescue Purge me now, right? And that means I'll like, ugh, God, that was so sad that he had a second 4 up. And we just saw special relationship, right? So it's, I mean, it's good for 2 victory points, I guess. Yeah, it's not in his hand or anything. Coup where? Fascinating. Really interesting. I can't afford to give him OPEC. What does Brushwood do? This opens up the door for me being DEFCON suicided, so I don't like that about it. But if he drew Central America, which I think that kind of signals that. Yeah. My best brushword target. Yeah, Thailand. Well, if I break Malaysia, I'm gonna get Red Scare Purge next turn, aren't I? I think I am. God, I'm gonna get Red Scare Purge next turn. So we know that's Yusuri, Red Scare Purge, Latin American Death Squads, and two others. I'm pretty sure about this. Grain Sale's gone. Defector's gone. NATO gone. I mean, I'm ahead like everywhere, but he's still ahead in points. It's like, it's crazy. Yeah, all right. That's a good thing to do. So where does Colonial Rearguards go? Is that just Cuban Missile Crisis that he played? UN Intervention Usuri, that's right. Okay, he's using it for influence. That's better than the alternative. Oh, it's protecting that. Okay. All right, let's play this for the event. Let's break Malaysia. Let's go here, here, and here. Just being annoying. That's all. So we could do 50% on Venezuela or 50% on Thailand. Given that we're already ahead in Asia, Thailand is probably not as good as Venezuela. We're giving him 2 victory points already, though. That really stinks. I'm ahead on the clock. That's something. Not that this is going to go to time. Is our man worth eventing? I think the answer is yes. Um, there's still a lot of nasty events in the deck. There's Muslim Revolution, Socialist Governments, De Gaulle leads France. Actually, Socialist Governments can't do anything next turn, right? Because it's not used in the late war? No, that's after um, the First Lady or whatever that card's called. There's Africa scoring I can get rid of, so I think we are going to event our man, and I think it's going to be in the last turn unless he gives you something else to do. Well, he is in the tank here. He knows about Brush War. Wow, there it is. Yeah, get your 2 victory points. Let's go Venezuela. Yes! Big game. Big game. And now that I have the China card, I'm less worried about Nicaragua DEFCON suiciding. Like, he worked really hard for Central America there, so I wonder if he has it. He does not. That's an interesting play. I'm going to discard Junta because I'm so far ahead that I just don't want him to draw it. I'm just so far ahead down here. Truman Doctrine. Yeah, that's good to keep. Another war. There's the DEFCON suicide card. Wow. 2 wars. 3 wars! Oh, ay caramba. Oh, there's an Evil Empire. Honestly, with this hand, I think I have to headline Evil Empire. I've never considered that to be a good move, of course, but I can't space any of these things. The other option is Ortega, but I can hold Ortega. We're gonna have to use Allende. Pershings. I'm just gonna go Evil Empire here. That's kind of non-traditional, but what are you gonna do, right? I could space Iranian hostage crisis, which I suppose is worth it, and that would let me discard Ortega if I am successful. De Gaulle isn't so scary. I wonder if he goes Greece, UK, West Germany. Because to me, this kind of signals he has Europe, because this is a very weak headline usually. No, why did I say I had 3 wars? I only have 2 wars. Oh well. Still, I stand behind that play. Liberation theology is going to be really annoying as well. Okay. What? Did he lose? No, he's okay. All right. Okay then. Hmm. I guess I use Indo-Pakistani War. One here, and I could do West Germany in case he has Europe. So that's what I'm going to do. Even though Chile is going to be very annoying without being overprotected a little bit. Terrorism would be really nasty here. Oh, what was I thinking? What was I thinking? The rolls keep coming. We're going to space race this. We're going to hope we succeed. Yep. So now we can get rid of Ortega. Ortega, rather, not Ortega. What do you not like? Oh, that's terrible. There's one specific spot you should go. Open up your map. Right there. You should stand on top of the roof of a big building. Yeah, it's not really impactful. Yeah, I should probably just do it later then. Or you can stand on the mountains just past that, and you can grab the ones that they don't. What did he do? I wasn't even thinking. Tunisia and Paraguay. Paraguay's interesting. He's gonna try to compete on country count? I don't know about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 1, 2, 3. I don't think that's gonna work out in his favor. But I need to protect Mexico and Chile here. Because we have to event both of these nasty cards. No grand sales for me. Event. Fascinating. No longer DEFCON suicide. I like this play. He's got to go for big upsets here because he's so far behind. So this is a good player. He just got really unlucky in the beginning. Oh shoot, there's Star Wars too. That could end it for him. Is there a DEFCON suicide card in here? Oh, that's interesting. All right, so now Aiku, probably Zaire. Could be Nigeria. Yeah, it's Nigeria because Zaire could get realigned. Rats. All right, DEFCON suicide cards. Do they exist? Duck and cover. So if he plays Glassnose Coup, gets there. Well done, friend. So now the Paraguay play makes way more sense. Prevents the realign. Mm-hmm. I'm still gonna go there for just to shore up the late war. I will discard Liberation Theology. Thank you for asking. Oxale to Saudis. Oh, sorry. Socialist governments is annoying. Latin American debt crisis is annoying, but we can get rid of Muslim revolution or socialist governments with it, so it's not that bad. For a headline, Eastern European unrest in the late war. Remove 2 in each country. Might be a vibe. Might be a vibe. Good space Muslim revolution for a shot at 4 points. Reformer. Yeah, against Reformer. For influence in Europe. Where is he going to go? I guess 2 in France, 2 in West Germany. I guess I counteract that with Eastern European unrest. Scored, scored. Not scored. Shuttle diplomacy active. I think it's 2 France, 2 West Germany. Could also be 2 UK. That would be interesting. That would be very interesting if he has Europe, 2 UK. I like that. No, that's all. Okay. I wonder if he's trying to take France. Coup. Successful. What to do, what to do. I think we just repair. As boring as that is. Actually, let's just take Poland. No, because that doesn't protect against solidarity. Yeah, that's boring, but that's what we're going to do. Trying to think of alternative lines here. So the current plan is to play Latin American debt crisis, getting rid of socialist governments this turn, spacing Muslim revolution. An alternative plan is to event AWOCs, which is annoying, and then then I can play Muslim revolution. Is that better? One does wonder whether that's better. Another potential. This is, I feel like, my third moment where I could make a huge mistake. Afghanistan, it didn't end up doing anything, so it was probably a mistake. Well, maybe not. I mean, decisions, not results. War games. Rip. Easy victory. I'm gonna play terrorism. Bummer. That would have been nice. That's the card I was thinking of too. I was like, if he has that card, I could play socialist governments for free. Oh well. Let's hope he has grain sales in hand. Oh, he can't. We already played grain sales, and we already played duck and cover. So, and we already played CIA. Um, yeah, that should be everything. He doesn't want to give me 2 victory points. He just can't win a roll. Got a coup eventually. So let's coup Cameroon. Nice. Now we can set up a nice realign out of Nigeria. Star Wars for War Games now wins. So that's a Defcon Suicide card. So is Star Wars for Duck and Cover. So if he has Star Wars, we win the game this turn. Okay. Protect against a realign there. We gotta find a place that we need to protect. Maybe we protect Egypt. Maybe we protect Brazil. Maybe we protect South Korea. Yeah, that's right. Cal is another DEFCON suicide card. So there's two cards in his hand that could be DEFCON suicide cards. So it's going to be Space Race next turn, unless he gives us a reason not to. Then two ops, two ops. One of the two ops might be a coup into Haiti. If he doesn't put one into the Ivory Coast right now, I'll probably go for a realign with Reagan bombs Libya. Probably. It's not great actually because he's just gonna walk back in, and it's not like I'm ever gonna get Africa this game. Wow, he's really just protecting the freaking hell out of Africa. So let's space now. Wow. Wow, I can't believe we won that roll. We just won every roll. I don't think we can DEFCON suicide at this point. So I don't think we can lose the game. So this ended up being useless because I'm not good at using it. Nuclear subs. Oh man, and there's also tear down this wall as another DEFCON suicide card. Oh, okay, so he didn't have any of them. All right, final turn of the game. We're up 12. We have some very, very good options here. Europe is 5. I'm thinking we could start with Cal to break East Germany. That gives me 2 points. So I'm at 14. Ah, it's not enough. Wow, this is just a nuts hand. We can get rid of Africa with Aldrich. Shea is mildly annoying at best. Well, it's actually going to lose to South America, I think. But Arms Race is a potential way to win before final scoring. He's got 3 minutes left, so that's not looking great for him. Okay, GG. All right, one game, baby. We're in the league.
Really?
Yeah, I won. It's great. I mean, I got wicked lucky in the beginning.
So, do I need to collect 12 fell lands or do I only need one?
Huh?
So, I have to get fell lands.
You need 12.
I need 12.
Yeah, it's good to split with someone. I can help. I'll split it with you.
And you have to get 12 every day?
So I don't know how reporting works, so I'm just going to take a screenshot of this. All right, that's it. So no one's going to watch this except Zolfister, but there it is.
I mean, I was kind of watching.
I don't even know how to end the stream. It's been so long. Stop streaming.